Distinguished colleagues, these are the 6 employees. They've already met with their parents. His Excellency, the Governor of Ondo State, as you can see, has handed it over. So their parents are here, and they get to give them later. These are our boys. We're very proud of them. So this will not be a long process at all. We believe that there won't be any interview with the kids. And this is all we are able to take in terms of the program.
Thank you and God bless.
Thank you very much.
On behalf of His Excellency, the Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Akinwumi Ambode, the government of Lagos, and of course, the parents of the victim students, I would like to commend the effort of the Nigerian police, particularly the Lagos Command, the Department of Security Service, DSS, and all other security agencies for their support and for their effort in ensuring that we have the kidnapped children back with us. I most sincerely commend His Excellency, the Governor of Ondo State, and my colleague, the Deputy Governor, for their support in ensuring that we have these children. Theirs have been a very, very good collaborative effort. We have a very good collaborative effort with them, and we thank them so sincerely, Your Excellency, for supporting us in this trying period. I would also like to express our gratitude to His Excellency, the Acting President of Professor Yemi Osinbajo, for his invaluable intervention in ensuring that we have these children back with us. For us, we know that now that the children are back, we have planned to have a comprehensive medical check on them, looking physically, psychologically, and of course mentally. This is necessary because we know we have to debrief them. And debriefing them, we can't do this alone. It has to be with all other stakeholders, including the parents themselves, just to ensure that this debriefing is effective and efficient. On our part as a state, we'll continue. We've been working diligently to ensure the security of lives and property. Though it has taken long for us to have these children back, about 64 days, but in our wisdom, we believe it is better for us to have them here back safely and well, rather than for us to have done some other things that will have jeopardized their security. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen of the press, we also must thank you for keeping faith with us all this while that this issue has been ranging. We appreciate your support for even bringing the matter to the front burner just to ensure that all that is necessary is done. We appreciate you. As for our schools, we are going back into the drawing board just before resumption to ensure that all that needs to be done in terms of ensuring that schools are policed and are secured, that we do all that is necessary to ensure this before the reopening of our schools. On behalf of the Governor Mr. Akinwumi Ambode. I thank all of you for joining us, in particular His Excellency, the Governor of Ondo State. Sir, on behalf of all of us, we thank you for being part of this press briefing. Thank you.
Well, the children are here with us, and we must give thanks to Almighty God, because He allowed this to be. And yes, we will have a lot of complaints about the number of days they spent, but here they are alive. I think we just have to thank God Almighty first. And I want on their behalf, thank God for their safe return. I must note, just like the Deputy Governor said, that the acting president, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, SAN, we must underscore the role he played in this matter. He was the person that first got in contact with us in Ondo State to raise these matters. And that was about over a month ago at the NEC meeting when he called me. And I said, we'll make efforts. The Governor Ambode, also called thereafter. And I said, okay, we'll make efforts. Because then we did not believe that these children could be in the creeks of Ondo State. We did not believe that. But the Deputy Governor here, that is Alfred Agbola of Ondo State, went into this matter. It's important for us to know that he did a lot of work in conjunction with the Deputy Governor of Delta State. Because everybody, this has shown us that we have a lot in common with Lagos State. And I am happy to let you know that our governor here in Lagos has said, whatever it is, he knows that we are can I use the word beggarly brothers? And he's made up his mind that he was going to put everything he has into it so that we can have joint patrol on our riverine areas. And when we had the naval commander came into those states, we mentioned this, and they are ready to take up this challenge. So we want to thank our security agents from the police, from the SSS, the Navy, and the Army. That terrain is not one that anybody can just move into. The Navy with their gunboat is there, the Marine Police are there, everybody is working together. So this has been a joint effort. But I must say that with all respect to the gentleman of the president, this gentleman here, the Deputy Governor of Ondo State, the Deputy Governor of Delta, and the Ondo security agents did human job to ensure that these children return.
What you have to know is that, except you don't have human beings in society, that there won't be security issues. Even when you have the best of technology, there are still security concerns. You have to know that. I will tell you that the government and the security, especially the police, we engaged as it became necessary and expedient. In situations like this, it's the business mostly of those that are concerned. And in order not to jeopardize security operations, information that will be let out may also be the information that the criminals will use to delay what they are doing. We shouldn't be talking of ransom when we have cases of kidnapping. That is to say that we want to glamorize crimes. We want to tell people that, oh yes, it is profitable. You can go and be committing crimes and be getting money for it. Whether the security agency has failed, maybe it is pertinent to mention here that everything that was needed to be done was done by the security agencies. I want to join my voice with the voices of Their Excellencies here as to the role played by the acting president and the governors of the Southwest. The response to this kidnap was as swift as anything that you can say. And maybe just a brief detail of what has happened. Combination of so many efforts. That kidnap was carried out on the 25th. And maybe for now, for record, there were a lot of things that were going on that that we felt we should not run on the basis of newspapers and the press, not to jeopardize the lives of those victims. The combination of the efforts of the Nigerian police and other security agencies must tell you that the person that led that operation to that school for the kidnap, there were many in number, but the person that led that operation, his name is Bright Dubo Adini. Immediately after that operation was carried out, when the security agencies swung into action, the first thing we did was a containment thing that they did not take the children beyond where we can monitor their activities. And in the course of doing that, they had ambushed the operatives of the Marine Police and civilian volunteers that know the creek very well. That must tell you that that leader met his Waterloo, himself and 17 others who are the kidnappers died in that process, and the 2 boats with which they ambushed the operatives were sunk. The third one, which was carrying the children, were professionally handled in order not to jeopardize the lives of those children. And they went further with a view to provoking security operatives, with a view to frustrating the efforts of security operatives and the efforts the government was making. We are also making plans to ambush and seize the police gunboats and the naval boats. And specifically on the 18th of July, we've gone to Ise with a view to ambush the police post, ambush the Marine Police, and take the gunboats. The kingpin of kidnapping within this area, his name is called America. His name is Oniwe Yelabi. He met his Waterloo in that operation. Himself and 2 others died in an encounter with the police. We must tell you that while this was going on, the government and the security agencies felt that we should not be reeling this out in order not to jeopardize the lives of those children. And in all the occasions, they launched the offensive, and the government and the security operatives handled everything that were handled clinically. This is the beginning. The security operatives, with the support that our government in the Southwest, this is a clear demonstration of the community reached in Abeokuta to have a joint security team within the Southwest. It is a furtherance of that. We've just started. We only want to let the criminals know that there will be no place for them to operate within the Southwest. We'll look for them. We, as I said, we just started. Apart from the ones that have met their Waterloo in confronting the security agencies, people that are involved will also be made to face the full wrath of the law.
In fact, very difficult to describe. There is no, it's better imagined than experienced. Better imagined than experienced. I was sure he was alive, but I was weeping. And because I was weeping, they just took away their phone and said, "Stop crying, Gary. Go and talk to the authority." So, and we've been through. Though to me, you said 64, me I'm counting 65. Today is the 65th day. But I'm happy that he's back. We thank God.
Inú mi dùn pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lénìí, mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Lagos State establish commissioner wa Fatai Owóríṣe ní Ọlọ́run asọ́lẹ́sọ àti gbogbo ìdílé ẹ̀ a dúpẹ́ lénìí gẹ́gẹ́ bí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ torí èmi tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ ìràmọ́ni mo pẹ̀lú àwọn tó bá àwọn pípù yẹn ń sọ̀rọ̀ láti ìgbà tó ti lọ about 3 days tí wọ́n ti kó wọn mọ́ èmi ló bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ tí a dẹ̀ ń sọ gbogbo bá ṣe múfúmẹ́ǹtì là ń lọ tí ó ṣe ṣùgbọ́n àwọn security ọlọ́pàá wà pẹ̀lú àwọn dẹ̀ dúró wọ́n ṣe takuntakun gbogbo ọlọ́run lẹ́dùnmarè wọn security Lagos ọlọ́run á san wọn lẹ́san ọlọ́run lẹ́dùnmarè ànírà burú àdẹ̀dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ olúwèrò yìí náà